Hey guys, it's Will. It's Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, welcome and thank you for finding us. I hope you are doing well. I hope you enjoy this video. If you are not subscribed and you could subscribe, it will be much appreciated. Thank you so much. Obviously, only do it if you like the content, if you like Hong Kong movies or Blu-rays or martial arts films or boutique Blu-ray labels and all the other stuff we're talking. What's going on with my hair? We're talking about on the channel. It's out of control, much like my hair. Yeah, so let's jump right into this video. Also, quick shout out to our patrons who do so much to help this channel run. It really would not be operating at the level at which it is operating without those contributions and without those really awesome people who I get to talk to in Patreon. So I do exclusive videos in there. I do wicked early release videos, which are videos that come out like weeks, if not months, on Patreon before they come out here on the channel on YouTube. So what are we here to talk about today? Hell yes, it's Arrow, and it's an other Sammo Hung Blu-ray release. This is very exciting. This is a film that has been released by Eureka in Region B, but it was part of a set. It wasn't a standalone release. So I think people who are big Sammo Hung completists and fans of this film also are going to be very excited that this is coming out in a standalone edition. It is the Iron-Fisted Monk limited edition Blu-ray. This is coming out on the 24th of October, 2023. So October's going to be a big month, dude. There's a lot of stuff coming out in October already. Beach of the War Gods, right? And From Beijing with Love. Are those both October releases, I think, from Eureka? Am I right about that? And then the Visible Secrets from Radiance. I think there's a couple other things already slated for October. So there's a lot coming out in October. So Iron-Fisted Monk is a classic Sammo Hung film. I've actually never seen this movie, and there's a specific reason I've never seen this movie, and I'm going to talk about that in a second here. In the years following the passing of Bruce Lee, the flame of Hong Kong action cinema was being kept alive via the masterful choreography of Sammo Hung in a multitude of films, typically under the direction of Huang Feng, such as Hapkido and the Shaolin Plot. However, in 1977, Hung would finally get his chance to fully take the directing reins, and his former director by his side as a co-writer, paving the way for the Iron-Fisted Monk. Rice Miller Luck, who's played by Sammo Hung, is just a simple man trying to live a quiet life until one day the Manchu bannermen bully their way through town, killing his uncle in the process. When a nearby Shaolin monk, San De, played by Chang Sing from the Shaolin Plot, easily defeats them and sees the fallen Luck, he offers him a chance to learn martial arts at the Shaolin Temple. However, Luck's impatience with his training sees him return to his town to witness an even more ruthless organization of Manchus led by a depraved official played by Fung Hak On from Warriors 2 and a bunch of other stuff. So obviously you'll know who that is if you watch these old school martial arts films, who has a nasty and violent habit of taking whatever and whoever he wants. Will Luck's incomplete Shaolin teachings combined with the skill set of Sande be enough to put an end to the Manchu stronghold plaguing their people? Predating the 36th chamber of the Shaolin's variation on the story of Sande and Miller Luck by a year, and notorious for its uncensored version receiving a retroactive Category 3 rating in Hong Kong, which is the equivalent of an American NC-17, the Iron-Fisted Monk pulls no punches, literatively or figuratively, explosively marking the beginning of one of the greatest martial arts film directors of all time. So there's a 2K restoration from original film elements by Fortune Star, high-definition Blu-ray presentation of the original uncensored version of the film, original lossless Cantonese and Mandarin mono audio plus lossless English dub mono option, 2 choices of English dubbed audio, the original export mono dub for the first time ever in the US, and the newer 5.1 dub created for international DVD presentations, optional English subtitles, audio commentary by martial arts cinema expert Frank Jiang, 2 archival interviews with Sammo Hung, archival interview with Casanova Wong, original theatrical trailer, reversible sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Gary Mills, double-sided fold-out poster featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Gary Mills, and an illustrated collector's booklet featuring new writing by Brandon Bentley. No crap, that's exciting. I really like the artwork on this. I legitimately, the first time I saw this on Facebook while I was scrolling, I thought it was like an old VHS release or something that someone was posting in like a Facebook group, and then I looked more carefully at it, and I'm like, wait, that's a new release, because it's very retro looking artwork. So here's why I've never seen this movie. This movie is notorious for having a very graphic and disturbing rape scene in it, which is part of the uncut version of the film. And I've heard enough about that scene that I don't really want to see this movie. But obviously I love Sammo Hung and I do want to see all of Sammo's films. So probably what I'll do is I'll check this release out and skip that scene, I would guess. Fast forward it, skip the chapter. I don't know. I'm gonna work my way around it. I just from what I've heard about that scene and the way it works in the film, the way it kinda I've heard people say it kinda seems to kinda come out of nowhere a little bit, like, you know it's coming, but it's a very kind of abrupt shift in the tone of the film, and it's very disturbing and graphic, and, like, just not super interested in watching that. I guess I should say I'm not interested even a little bit in watching that, and that's part of what's included in this uncut version of the film, so it is nice that the uncut version is coming out, but I'm not sure how badly I wanna see the stuff that's been taken out. So I probably will check this release out because I really wanna review this film for the channel, and like I said, I do wanna watch all of Sammo's movies. I recently reviewed Carry On Pickpocket for, Patreon as a Patreon exclusive, which I loved. Sammo Hung movie from 1982 that's just so, so good. It's like it's set in contemporary Hong Kong, like Hong Kong in the 1980s, and it's this kind of winners and sinners-esque, like, action comedy. I loved that movie. I was really excited to review that. So I'm hoping to watch every single movie Sammo has directed because there are some blind spots for me. And then it would be fun to do like a ranking of all of Sammo's films. So I do have to get to this one. It's Iron Fisted Monk. It is coming out the 24th of October, 2023 from Arrow. And it's another exciting release. It's a crazy year. It's a really fun time to be doing this, although provoking a lot of anxiety trying to figure out how to review all these releases. My name is Will. You are watching Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society, and we'll see you next time.